chill with my Neo. We going offshore, water slick as glass. My chain, in the open sea, nothing else to ask.
Alright, my friends, what is up? How's it been? It's been a while. But today, I am here at the marina, checking on the boat. I guess they're probably just gonna be wrapping some stuff up, cleaning some stuff on the boat, and basically putting her into hibernation. There's been a lot of maintenance work type of stuff that I've been needing to do on the boat, and I think it's about time. So I'm going to be basically looking at a lot of the things that I have to do to update, maintenance, broken stuff, things I need to repair, and all that I've been procrastinating and stuff. But pretty much is what you gotta go through when you own a boat. But let's go. Let's check out what all things I'll have to fix. So first thing, axles or hubs. The hubs are kind of making a little bit of noise and stuff, so I think the bearings could be bad. These are torsion axles, so I might have to actually replace the whole thing, or I might just want to replace the whole torsion axles. So 2 torsion axles that I'll probably have to replace. Second thing, need a new stand. Last trip the handle broke. Now I can't really lower it or anything, so I need to replace that guy. Next problem, look at that beauty. These bunks actually came off a while ago. Right now they're just kind of holding onto with these straps. These braces are fine. I think the bolts just kind of corroded out, and then I need to replace the bolts for these whole vertical bunks and all that. Right now they're holding. There isn't really any weight on it or anything like that. But another thing that I have to fix. All right, issue number 4. These guys. So on my last trip, I actually lost reverse on both motors. It could be the actual linkage and all that, or even the lower units. But I think that's a sign to basically time to decommission these and really get the Yamahas up and running and stuff. So I'm not going to try to figure out how to get the reverse back up and working. I'm just going to focus on the Yamaha motors and then make some time to kind of really swap them out for these on the boat. So that's another big thing to kind of fix. Number 5, the bilge. One of the bilge is not working. So the port side bilge is working. The starboard side bilge actually stopped working. So I'm actually here today to take out the bilge on this one also, the starboard side, and see what's kind of going on. And eventually we'll have to kind of replace it because I want to make sure that both bilges are working. And then other stuff is just kind of cleaning out the boat, since I'm going to be putting her into hibernation for a couple months. So it's going to be out of commission until I do some of these maintenance and hopefully get the new motors in. But yeah, it's going to be a fun day today. Well, to start out, I need a new jack for the trailer. This looks like a custom welded one, so I might just have to take a picture and then go to one of the trailer shops to see if they can kind of give me one or something like that. So this guy really can't do much with it. Just taking a picture.
2 days later.
Today is another day, and I have now picked up a new jack. So I'm going to be replacing this guy with this brand new guy. was $100. Here's some new hardware. Gonna make it work. Well, there she is. Brand new trailer lift. Got it bolted in, extended. Looking beautiful. Away with that trash piece. For the axles, so these are 6 lugs tandem axles, and basically what I need to know is what the width of these axles are, so that I know what length axles to really look for these. But if we check it out under, the axles seem pretty rusted, so I think it's about time to just kind of replace them, get some new torsion axles and replace them simply. So really it's just going to be taking some measurements eventually when I get home. I might have to call around and see if how much an axle would be. If you look at it from here, there, yeah, could use some new ones. Some new ones and stuff. I think they might be around $700 to $800. So I'm going to be just measuring them and going to look online to see how much it is to replace them, or probably just calling around to see if there's a shop that would be able to kind of do the service and all that. And then all of this guy probably just gotta crawl under here and take some pictures too, because if I'm going to go to a shop, I want to show them pictures and kind of get a quote to see how much it is. Width of trailer 69 inches. And I think that might need to add some inches to it, because I'm supposed to measure up to the hubs, I believe, for axle and axle width. But you can kind of get the trailer frame width, and then really just kind of add a couple inches to figure out. All right. I think one thing I want to do too is probably tidy up everything, put away some of the stuff, since she's going to be out of commission for a couple of months. I'll probably be taking some equipment off of the boat and just kind of storing it at home in the meantime. But like all this stuff, probably use some cleaning, so I might take it home and go do some ultrasonic cleaning on them or something. Probably just take out the trolling motor too, put it back in storage, and taking out the lithium battery, taking it home so that it's not out in the elements, and then just kind of cleaning some of the stuff up, since we're going to be out for a bit, unfortunately. Well, the plan is to put her into hibernation for a couple of months, do some of this maintenance work stuff, and then hopefully get her up and new and running again by maybe spring, late spring, maybe. Hopefully by ARS season, June 2026. But yeah, cleaning all this stuff up, probably getting some stuff tidied up so I can bring it home. Well, another thing to fix. That previous trip, I had some battery issues, so I had to do some battery swapping around, and I kind of broke this right there. This is the raw water pump, Broke that. Now I gotta replace that too. Fun. So another thing I want to do is take out the drain plugs. I'll probably just leave them out since it's going to be a while that we're not going to be going out. So this will just be open, and while it rains, if it fills up with water, it'll just drain out. So drain plugs coming out. Some water. Get it. Drain plugs out. Just gotta remember to put them back next time I go out. Alright, next thing, taking out this guy. Now, lithium-ion battery. At least it's a lithium instead of lead acid. All right. So I got the boat cleaned up. Taking off the stuff that I want to take off for winter, you could say, hibernation. I think the last thing is looking at the bilge, the starboard side bilge. I'll probably just snip it off and then go check it out. Test that at home, or maybe just look for a similar one to then eventually replace in the future. Let's do this. Here's the bilge. That's the bilge. That's all the wirings. Yeah, this guy was not working on last trip. Got me a little worried, but I'll take it out. All right, finally got the bilge. Took out this plate. There's a float switch. And here's the bilge. A little old bilge. I'm gonna be taking it home to kind of test out. Oh, no wonder. It's locked up. That's why. It's not even spinning. So usually it sucks up the water. Sits like this. Sucks up the water. Pushes it out to the hose. Out of the boat, and this is the automatic float switch. If water fills up in the bilge, this will start to float and then trigger on automatically the bilge. Well, I guess I found the issue. Good thing it's not wiring. At least I know that it's a frozen up bilge. So I gotta replace this guy. New one. Might as well just get a new one for the port side too. I think that's all the stuff I'm going to be doing here. I took what I needed to take. This was the last thing to take apart, so I know what to go buy or was trying to troubleshoot. But since this guy is seized up, at least I know it's this guy that's busted or broken. So time to look for some new parts, look for some new trailer parts, and really work on the Yamaha motors. So it's probably gonna be a while until I post another video, and I'll see if I get some other content out, but definitely won't be out on the boat. She's gonna be out for a couple of months. I wanna, you know, do the work on everything. I want to get the Yamahas on this guy, get some of the trailer issues fixed, and then hopefully by 2026, you know, before summer, you know, we'll be back up and running again with way much better motors and stuff. So yeah, this is what's like owning a boat. BOAT, bust out another 1,000 every single time. All right, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for just kind of listening to me. And yeah, I will see you next time. Peace out.